Picture this. You're 3 weeks postpartum, haven't slept more than 2 hours straight since baby arrived, and your mother-in-law just left after her helping visit, where she reorganized your entire kitchen but never once held the baby while you showered. Sound familiar? Here's what's shocking. Researchers found that 2/3 of parents report feeling isolated and lonely due to the demands of parenting. Yet we're still pretending like 1 or 2 people can handle everything alone. So today, I'm walking you through the 4 essential strategies that will help you build a real support network even when family lives far away or just doesn't get it. These 4 proven approaches are the digital village method that connects you with support 24/7, the professional team approach that fills specific gaps in your care, the family coordination system that actually works, and the community building technique that creates lasting connections. The first thing you should do is embrace the digital village method. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another mom telling you to join Facebook groups. But hold on. Mothers value digital resources for providing immediate information, convenience, and support. And here's the key. It's not about scrolling mindlessly at 3 a.m. It's about strategic connection. Start by joining one highly specific support group. Not new moms, too broad. Think August 2024 Babies Sleep Support or Postpartum Anxiety Warriors. The specificity matters because active participants were more likely to have decreased stress level post-intervention when they found their exact tribe. One mother in my community told me she felt like she was drowning until she found a group specifically for moms of twins dealing with reflux. Suddenly, at 2 a.m., when both babies were screaming, she had 20 other moms who got it, really got it. But here's where most people mess up. They join 10 groups and engage with none. Pick one, show up consistently for 2 weeks, share your struggles, celebrate others' wins. That's when the magic happens. You'll start recognizing names, private messaging for deeper support, even coordinating local meetups. Next, you need to build your professional support team strategically. A village of support can offer the resources you need, but in 2025, that village might include a lactation consultant you see virtually, a postpartum doula who comes twice a week, and a pelvic floor therapist you found through insurance. Think of it like building your personal board of directors for this postpartum period. You wouldn't run a company with just one advisor, would you? Yet we expect ourselves to navigate the massive transition of parenthood with maybe a pediatrician, and that's it. No, darling. You need specialists for different aspects of your recovery and adjustment. Start with one pressing need. Can't get baby to latch? Lactation consultant. Feeling overwhelmed every evening? Postpartum doula for those witching hours? Anxiety spiraling? Perinatal mental health therapist. The key is not trying to afford everything at once, but identifying your biggest pain point and investing there first. I had a client who spent $300 on fancy swaddles and white noise machines, but wouldn't spend $150 on a lactation consultation. 3 weeks later, she was in tears, had given up breastfeeding, and felt like a failure. One session with the right professional changed everything. She ended up breastfeeding for 14 months. Now that you understand the digital and professional pieces, let's talk about the family coordination system that actually works. Here's the thing. Even if your family wants to help, without coordination, you'll end up with 6 lasagnas in your freezer and no one to hold the baby while you eat them. Create what I call a support schedule. It's not demanding. It's directing willing energy effectively. Use a simple online calendar that family can access. Mark specific needs. Monday 2 to 4 p.m., hold baby while I nap. Wednesday, grocery run. List on counter. Friday evening, adult conversation needed. One way to promote support: is families, partners, friends, and providers being aware of online forums in which women can participate. But beyond awareness, they need direction. Your mother might want to help, but feels unsure what's actually helpful. Your partner's ready to step up, but doesn't know where to start. One family I worked with created a WhatsApp group called Baby Village with close family and friends. Every Sunday, Mom would post 3 specific needs for the week. People could claim tasks. It removed the awkwardness of asking and the guesswork of helping. Grandmother took Tuesday baby walks. Best friend claimed Saturday meal prep. Partner's brother handled the Thursday Target run. Everyone felt useful. Mom felt supported. This next part is where everything clicks, the community building technique for lasting connections. Rural women are at higher risk for postpartum depression than women living in urban areas. But even in cities, modern parents feel isolated. The traditional village didn't just happen. It was built through repeated, intentional connections. Start with one anchor activity. Pick something you can commit to even on hard days. Maybe it's the Tuesday library baby time. Maybe it's the Saturday morning stroller walk group. The activity matters less than the consistency. Show up 4 times, even when you don't feel like it. By the 5th time, you'll have familiar faces. By the 8th, you'll have phone numbers. By the 12th, you'll have friends texting, "Missed you today? Everything okay?" But here's what I learned that changed everything. Vulnerability accelerates connection. The mom who admits she cried in the Target parking lot yesterday, she'll have 3 new friends by the end of playgroup. We're all desperate for someone to say "me too" to our struggles. I remember this one morning at baby music class. This mother walked in late, baby carrier askew, spit up on her shoulder, and just announced, "I put salt in my coffee instead of sugar this morning," and drank half of it before noticing. The entire room erupted in laughter and been there stories. 6 months later, those moms were having weekly dinners while partners watched the babies. Now I saved the most powerful strategy for last because it completely reframes how we think about support. In Caribbean culture, we have a saying, "When spider web join together, it can tie up lion." Your postpartum support network isn't about finding perfect help. It's about weaving together imperfect but willing threads. Doula support have been found to have shorter labors and lower C-section rates, fewer birth complications, but doulas are just one thread. Your neighbor who texts, "Leaving for store, need anything?" That's a thread. The online mom who messages, "Thinking of you today." Another thread. The meal train, the baby wearing group, the grandmother who's learning your parenting style instead of imposing hers. All threads. The magic happens when you stop waiting for one perfect support person and start accepting good enough support from many sources. Instrumental support plays a significant role in meeting women's basic needs during the postpartum period, and that support can come from unexpected places when you're open to it. Stop believing the lie that asking for help means you're failing. Throughout history, communities of caregivers have shared the responsibilities of child rearing. It's the isolation that's unnatural, not the needing help. When you build your village with intention, mix digital tools with real-world connections, coordinate the willing helpers, and show up vulnerably and consistently, you create something powerful. You know what's beautiful? Every mother who builds her village becomes part of someone else's. That group you joined? You'll be the one welcoming nervous new members next year. Those professionals who helped you? You'll be recommending them to pregnant friends. The community you're building? Your children will grow up seeing that asking for help is strength, that supporting others is natural, that we're all just walking each other home. Your baby doesn't need a perfect mother. They need a supported one. So start today. Join one group. Schedule one professional consultation. Create one simple system for family help. Show up to one community activity. Pick just one thread and start weaving. Because, darling, when spiderweb join together, it really can tie up lion. And you're stronger than you know, especially when you're not trying to be strong alone.